Step number 49, gluing tires. Hey, and the hits just keep rolling. Gluing tires 101. First thing we're going to want to do is use denatured alcohol on a paper towel or a rag. And you are going to want to go through and clean every area where we have to glue. So that's going to be inside the beads here. As you can see, I'm cleaning here, and then also inside these beads here. And the reason that we do that is there is grease on there, or mold release agent, which is what it's called. We want to get that off because tire glue does not like to stick to that. So go ahead and do that on all four wheels. And then we are also going to do the same for the bead areas on the tires. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up, and then don't forget inside the groove here, you're also going to want to clean that and get all of the release agent and greases out of there so the glue will stick. So go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back, and we'll glue a tire or two. Alright, once you have all your wheels and tires cleaned off, we're going to put the wheels inside the tires. There's a big portion and a little portion. So figure that one out. Go ahead and slide them in, and we're going to bead them up. Get the little beads seated in there, make sure everything fits together. Just like that. And just to let you know up front, I'm probably one of the worst ever in the world tire gluers, and I really haven't figured it out. So as long as, the way I look at it, as long as I get the glue in there, then they don't come unglued, I'm in good shape. So I'm just going to unbead this here, just like so. Going to expose the little ring there. I'm going to put my tire glue in there. Even bead all the way around. You kind of got to do this quick. Then I'm going to start to reseat my bead and try not to glue my fingers to the tires. And I like to squeeze around there. Like I said, I am the worst tire gluer in the world. So I'm going to let that set up for a little bit, and then once that sets up, I'm going to come back around and peel back the lips here and put glue in wherever it peels back. So we have the inner portion glued. Now I'm going to glue the outer portion, and I always get glue all over the place, so I don't know what to say. I'm just a very, very, very bad tire gluer. This one's not going well at all. I'm using a glue that's a lot thinner than what I'm used to. It's just getting all over the place. So I'm going to have white tires. Oh well. You guys got the drift? That's how you do it. You're going to go ahead and repeat the same for the front. So tire gluing 101 really, really sucks for Ed. Have fun. Steps number 50 and 51. These steps can only be accomplished if you didn't glue your fingers to tires. So if you glued your fingers to the tires, go ahead and take them off so we can do the next step. There's little set screws, and they are going to set inside the hexes here. As you can see, there's a little hole there. We're going to use some blue Loctite. Just screw them in a little ways for now. Just go ahead and prep all four of them. And we're going to put our wheels on. You're going to take a look at your wheels, and there are fronts and rears. I could be wrong. However, I did not see a difference between the front and rear tires, but the front and rear wheels have different offsets. So you're going to see the offset for the front wheels is shallow, and the offset for the rear wheels are deep. So go ahead and get those out and separated. And it looks like we are missing a set screw. No, we're not. It is inside there. Look at that. It's hiding. So if you're missing a set screw, take a look inside your wheel nut. Alright. Doesn't matter if you start on the front or the rear. We're going to start on the rear. Go ahead and make sure your axle is pulled through, and we've lost a bearing here. Kind of slid out, so we're going to put that back in. Now there's a hole in your axle here. You can see it's located right there. We're going to slide a pin through there. Rotate that around so our pin doesn't fall out. And then we are going to put a hub hex over it. You can see that there's a little slice out in here, and that's where that pin goes. So you have to make sure that that's centered in there. And then we will tighten down the little set screw. And it holds that hub on. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and locate a rear wheel, which are the ones with the deeper offset. You can see there's two different offsets. There is a shallow and a deep. So we're going to take the one with the deeper offset. Actually, how's that? One shallow, one deep. And the deeper ones are going to go on the back. Go ahead and put that on. Maybe. Get the hole aligned here. Make sure that the slides over the hex. It seems like we're sliding over our hex there. Okay, and let's look at what we're doing. Okay. Just double checking here because it doesn't seem like that's really going over that hex properly. Let me try a different wheel. See if that makes a difference. Oh, okay. Now we'll take one of our nuts, put it on, and tighten it down. Go ahead and repeat that process for the other three. Come on. Doesn't want to stay on that hex for some reason. There we go. Go ahead and repeat the process on the other three, and we'll be right back. Alright, ladies, we have our EXO finished. A couple things you're going to want to do before you go out and run it is make sure electronics are working properly, make sure that your toe is set properly, and your camber. You're just going to adjust those with the two tie rods here. You're going to also want to do the same on the rear. Make sure that it's four-wheel drive, so make sure you have it up off of the ground, and go ahead and start it up and press your, make sure your forward works and your steering works before you go out to play. So again, this build was brought to you by FastEddy Bearings and Team FastEddy. Hope you've enjoyed the build. Now let's go out and run this thing.